Max Verstappen already has 10 consecutive victories in the 2023 Formula 1 season, a new record that he set at the recent Italian Grand Prix with another unchallenged performance at Monza. Now Formula 1 comes to one of its modern classics, the Marina-based street circuit, which in 2008 became the sport's first night race and is one of the most demanding tracks for the drivers, where they can lose up to 3 kilos of weight during the Grand Prix. As we get underway for a new video from the Grid Report, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and leave us your comments on new videos you'd like to see. Interestingly, Singapore is one of the races where Verstappen, who already has 47 Formula 1 wins to his name, has never managed to win. In fact, he only led 3 laps there. The Singapore Grand Prix is a race where a multi-champion, who is no longer on the grid, has shown, Sebastian Vettel. The German is the most victorious with 5 wins, followed by Lewis Hamilton with 4. Among the teams, Red Bull and Mercedes share 4 wins each, while Ferrari has 3. Interestingly, the Italian team has twice as many pole positions with a total of 6, most recently last year with Charles Leclerc. It should be noted that for this year, the Singapore Grand Prix will have a different layout in the final sector of the track due to redevelopment work in a neighbouring area of the circuit. The entire section from turn 16 to turn 19 can no longer be used. Instead, the track will now feature a flat section from the right-hand corner of turn 14, incorporating a new 379.3 meter long straight from turn 15 to the new and tight turn 16. The total lap distance is reduced from 5.063 to 4.982 kilometers, while the number of laps in the Grand Prix will increase from 61 to 62. The Singapore track has always been a high downforce track for Formula 1 cars, and it will remain the case despite the changes. However, less demand for brakes and tyres are expected. In addition, in a race where there is a high likelihood of accidents requiring a safety car or virtual safety car, the shorter lap time and faster end to the lap will leave teams with less time to make key strategic decisions. Of course, Red Bull will again be expected to be the dominant force at Marina Bay. Last year, in the Singapore Grand Prix's return to the calendar after being absent in the pandemic years, Verstappen had a bumpy weekend and Sergio Perez was able to take an impressive victory in which he led every lap and overcame a 5-second penalty. Ferrari is coming off the back of a very competitive weekend in Italy, where Carlos Sainz took pole position and, while he was unable to hold off Verstappen and Perez afterward, held the lead for the first 15 laps and then came in third, just ahead of teammate Leclerc. However, the high downforce track characteristics suggest that Ferrari, whose SF23 car is most at home on low downforce circuits such as Monza, may struggle to be Red Bull's main challenger. They are expected to struggle against Mercedes, Aston Martin and McLaren. Perez, the last winner in Singapore, spoke at Monza about what he expects for this race and pointed to the importance of qualifying. He said, "I think it's going to be a weekend where basically anything can happen, and hopefully we can have a very strong Saturday, because if you don't start in the front row, it's very unlikely that you will have a shot at the victory, so hopefully we can repeat what we did last year there." The Mexican's words about the starting position have to be taken into account. As of the 13 races held in Singapore, 8 were won by drivers who started from pole position and another 3 by drivers who started from second or third on the grid. However, if the changes to the track help with overtaking, as is believed to be the case, it will be very good news for a track where passing another car has historically been very difficult. Night racing is always a bonus, and it's sure to be an exciting weekend of Formula 1 racing in Singapore, where everyone will be trying to knock Verstappen off the top step of the podium. Do you believe this is possible? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Grid Report, where we bring you the latest F1 updates.